Piqued your interest, but what?
Okay. Oh, all
He's
leaders
the heir
do.
of Gloucester
Okay,
territory.
cool. Thank you.
If you haven't already picked up on him, he's a bit arrogant and fancies himself a ladies' man. That said, deep down, he's really devoted and honest. Though I wouldn't mind never hearing him talk about his noble obligations ever again.
I like Claude's voice actor.
He comes from a merchant family, but his
Goodie
parents
basket?
died in an accident. Seems like he's had a rough life. Despite all that, he's just about the most cheerful guy you'll ever meet. His passions are training, eating, and... actually, that's about it.
It is a Cohh.
He's the second son of a merchant family. Since his brother will inherit the business, he's training to become a knight. If you ask me, it doesn't seem like he truly wants to be a knight. He's probably just doing it to please his parents.
Oh, God. For a second, I thought hit was one of the main stats, and I was like, plus 20! Good God, man! No, but that's a different stat. I'm guessing it's associated with weapons, right? Yeah. Okay.
Lysithea is the daughter of Count Ordelia, and is probably the youngest student here. But watch out, she gets angry if you treat her like a child. As for me, I do it on purpose. You have to make your own fun in this place, you know? Marianne is Margrave Edmund's daughter, and that's pretty much all I know about her.
Animal friend!
She doesn't interact much with other students, so I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of folks here have never even heard her speak.
Terragrim, how is the game so far? The game so far is really interesting, but I can tell that this game is going to start very slowly. So what I'm doing is I'm kind of reserving all of my opinions until I've really gotten into the game. So, like, for instance, I only did a little bit of combat. I really liked what I did, but I haven't done any more of it yet. So, like, I want to wait until I get, like, some good fights under my belt. And also, I really want to see where this story is going to start. Because I've heard from a couple reviews that the story is actually really, really good, but we haven't even gotten to the introduction. So, like, we're kind of going from here. Yeah. But what I can say is that the game is definitely good enough for me to understand that I need to put some hours into this game and give it a real try. Like, this is not the kind of game that I'm going to play for a couple hours and just be like, oh, it's not for me. Like, this is probably going to be like an 8 to 10 hours just to come up with an opinion on it. Yeah, I can say I'm having fun with it so far. Like, the voice acting's good. They're doing a great job of developing the world and introducing the characters. Like, everything I've done so far has been cool.
Hilda is the only daughter of Duke Goneril.
We'll see where it goes, though. It really depends on where it's
her
going.
father and brother coddle her quite a bit. If you look up lazy in the dictionary, her picture won't be there because she never got around to submitting it. Not too unusual for a noble, I guess.
That was pretty good.
Leone enrolled because she wants to be a mercenary. I think she said that her father is a hunter. She's pretty blunt and as stingy as they come. A habitual saver, too. I think she's hoping to repay her village for helping to send her here.
Cool. Okay, 2 houses down. Only 1 more to go.
That's so.
I'm really, really enjoying how many cats there are around this game. I would say game of the year, but I can't pet them. So,
Okay.
maybe they'll patch that in or something.
This classroom belongs to the Blue Lion House. Our house leader is Prince Dimitri.
Now, Dimitri is the name of one of my cats, so I am immediately drawn to this house, which is why we're picking it.
All of us here hail from the Holy Kingdom of Fargus.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey there. Are you the mercenary who saved His Highness? It's an honor to meet you.
Hi.
I'm Sylvain Jose Gautier. Feel free to say hi whenever you like.
Hi.
Why, thanks.
I missed the red house places. Oh, we're going to go into all of them. Don't worry about it. We'll be going everywhere.
Hi there. You must be the one everyone's talking about. I'm Ash. Great to meet you. This here is Dedu. He serves Prince Dimitri.
I have heard that you rescued His Highness. Words cannot express my gratitude. Should you ever require my strength, please know that I will hasten to repay this debt.
Okay, Doo-Doo. Do you know your name is Doo-Doo?
Yes. I have heard all about what you did from Prince Dimitri. As a citizen of Fargus, I thank you.
He also said you're quite skilled. And he doesn't just say things like that. I look forward to sparring with you and beating you.
Felix, must you always speak of fighting right away? Oh, and, you may call me Ingrid. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Everyone here's so polite. You picked the right house,
Who's
man.
this? You don't look familiar at all. Do you work here at the monastery?
This is a voice that sounds familiar. Cohh, you're cute. Actually, chat's looking pretty cute today. I don't know if you guys have been looking in chat. We got a lot of cuties in chat today.
Oh, Mercy. Do you think this is that mercenary people have been talking about?
Cohh 3.
Now that I think about it, that does sound like something Dimitri may have said.
Dude, I totally know this voice. Who is this? Wait. She's Sayaka? Really? She's Sayaka from Danganronpa 1. Really?
I suppose you'll be enrolling at the Officers Academy too, then?
I feel like I have...
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Mercedes, and this is my best
It does
friend.
sound more like Sonia. I agree.
I'm Annette. It's nice to meet you.
Maybe, but Sonia just has a style of voice. So,
Hey.
that kind of like airy,
Okay.
up-tempo voice.
Right.
Oh, it's Matt Mercer? I believe it. It's probably Matt Mercer.
This is the classroom of the Black Eagle House, which is for students from the Adrestian Empire. Our house leader is Princess Edelgard. There are many other nobles among our ranks as well.
Okay. Let's go talk to this dude and meet the last group of people.
Please accept my apologies for the other day. You came to our aid, yet I hadn't even the courtesy to properly introduce myself. I am Dimitri Alexandra Blathid, Crown Prince of the Holy Kingdom of Fargus. Of course, at the Academy, I am simply a student. And I've heard word that you are to become a professor here.
Oh, hooray! Hey, by the way, Flanders, I don't know if you're in here, but the mouse pad made it back on the store. Oh god, that was loud. Anyway, yeah, and actually, let me check something real quick. Because I was going to look at this morning. I'm going to do this right now. We're taking a quick segue. I'm sorry for everyone here. First of all, let me make sure this is actually back. Okay, there they are. The mouse pads are back. Awesome. Okay, Cohh.tv/store for anyone that wanted to pick those up finally. Also, somebody told me to watch this on stream today, and I said that I would. So I got to see this real quick. This is on our Reddit. Here it is. I think Steve made this. Let me see this. Everyone in the game that is playing. Oh, boss! Ah, Jesus! Oh, Jesus! Oh, God!
That was like a wasp or something that flew down in front of his. Jesus Christ!
I hate wasps!
Watch this, Lise. You can actually pinpoint the second when his heart rips in half. And now. Oh.
Really? 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 Okay. Well, that was pretty good. I'm glad I upvoted that. Thank you, Steve. You're awesome. That was pretty great. That was pretty great. You even had like the frame skipping going, man. That was good. That was good. Thank you for that, dude. Thank you. That was really good.
Delightful news. I still have much to learn, but I'm confident I could benefit greatly from your guidance. In any case, welcome to the monastery. I hear you're investigating.
Where was that? That was on our
different
Reddit.
houses here. Did any of the blue lines
Cohh.tv/Reddit.
catch your attention?
Oh yeah, here we go. This is our last group of people.
Me? Oh, please forgive me. It's difficult to open up on the spot, don't you think?
I just talked to that other girl.
I'm afraid my story has not been a pleasant one. I do hope that doesn't color your view of me, but I understand if that can't be helped.
Wait, what? What do you mean? What? Oh, see, now I'm curious. Okay.
Dedu was born in Dusker, and has been loyally working in my service for the past 4 years.
4 years you've been saying his name like that?
He's rather taciturn, but once you get to know him, you'll see he's a kind and good-natured young man.
Oh, Lord. I bet.
Felix is the heir to House Fraldarius. He has a bit of a sharp tongue, but don't let that fool you. Deep down, he's a good guy. He gravitates toward people who are skilled. Perhaps you would enjoy a friendly competition with him sometime.
Are you like his fighter wingman? Hey, you see that guy over there by the bar? He wants to fight you. He really wants to fight you. You should go say hi to him.
He's the adoptive son of Lord Lenato of Castle Gaspar, but I hear he was born a commoner. He has an extremely earnest personality, so I'm certain he will approach your lectures with great enthusiasm. Sylvain is the heir to House Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That said... Well, he's always been a bit of a... skirt chaser, so to speak. Pardon my bluntness. I speak with him about it often, but it doesn't seem to help.
Wait, what was his ability?
Sylvain is the heir to House
Philanderer?
Gautier. He is a capable person who highly values his friends. That's
great. That's great.
He's always been...
Okay. Ash has lockpick?
He's the adoptive
son
of Lord
does.
Lenato of Castle Gaspar. But
Oh,
I
look
hear
at that.
He has an...
Oh, yo. Okay, that seems like it's probably gonna be pretty important, right? Yo, what's up, girl? How you doing?
I hear she was born to imperial nobility, but a twist of fate brought her to the kingdom. She may seem carefree on the surface, but she's actually a kind soul who pays careful attention to everyone around her.
Oh, she's a straight-up healer. Oh, cool.
Annette is Baron Dominic's niece. She is a talented student who scored extremely high marks at the Royal School of Sorcery.
Oh, cool, Nuriel.
She's cheerful and hardworking. Brilliant, really. Though she can be a bit oblivious at times. I hear she caused an explosion in the kitchen last night.
Oh my.
Ingrid is Count Galatia's daughter. She is also a childhood friend of Felix, Sylvain, and myself. She is diligent, industrious, and principled. In truth, she is more knightly than most knights you will ever meet.
Wow. Cool, that's everyone.
I appreciate your effort.
Oh, wait, did we do it? Awesome. Great. I should return to Rhea. No, continue exploring.
Right.
Hey!
Dude, there's so many cats around. I'm loving this.
Oh.
Okay.
What? I don't talk to strangers.
Bernadetta, this is no stranger. Our house leader owes this person a great
Press
debt.
X near a cat.
Is that
I
not
will.
right? I am Ferdinand von Eyre, legitimate son of the Eyre family, the Empire's foremost house.
Swear to God, if that kills a cat, I'm gonna end you, chat.
Are you going to join our class?
This is
I
an
look
R2
forward to
situation.
getting
I
better
will
acquainted
find
with
you,
you.
and I have a particular set of skills. Okay.
Well, aren't you just lovely? Is this your first time in the monastery? Shall I show you around?
Oh my.
Oh, my name is Dorothea. Before I joined the academy, I was a member of an opera company in the Empire. You should hear me sing sometime.
Would love to.
Is it true that you saved Edelgard? That's incredible.
What's this guy?
The name's Caspar, by the way. Pleased to meet you.
Linhard, goodbye.
Yeesh, Linhard. How'd you get into the academy with those manners?
Goodbye.
So, are you a student here too? Maybe we'll be in the same class.
Thank you.
Greetings.
Jasper, oh my.
I am Hubert, a humble servant of Lady Edelgard. I heard you came to the aid of Her Highness. You have my most sincere thanks. This is Petra. She has come all the way from Brigid to study in the Empire.
Hey, Boom Bap.
Back on her archipelago, she is actually a princess. In Fodlan terms, she would be called heir to the throne.
Hello, I am called Petra. I am pleased to be meeting with... I am pleased to have met you.
Okay.
Hey!
I don't think it worked.
Hello.
I think that just opens like the big map. Yeah, or the big thing. Yeah. Now, okay. Is there any reason for... Oh, puppers! A puppers! You can't go past here. Oh, okay. Whoa, who's this guy?
What do you want? I am Yuritsa. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
Yeah, okay, weirdo. I think...
A moment, please.
I think that's everything. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, let's go turn this quest in.
Ah.
Ooh, there's a run.
Hi.
Nice, nice.
Huh?
Wait.
Yes.
Oh, do I have to go to the second floor? Wait, why is it telling me to go here?
What do you think?
Oh. Okay, cool.
How
That
are you
works.
enjoying your time at the Academy thus far? I hope you have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Since you are new here, we have decided to allow you first pick. Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
This one is what most people are going to pick. I'm 90% certain. This one is the snarky funny house, which I think is probably the second most picked. This one is the generic brooding Chad-like hero with a dark past, which honestly, I bet is probably the least picked in this scenario. We're doing
So
it.
you have chosen the Blue Lions led by Dimitri, correct? Your heart has made its choice then.
Also, I kind of
All
want to see what the
I
darkness
ask is that you guide these open minds
see what
with
the darkness
virtue,
is.
care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something,
Yes,
Flame.
hashtag Team
Is it
Darkness.
urgent?
Yes.
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame.
Cool.
I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the 3 houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students. We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Okay, this isn't good.
Wait, does this mean our new professor is... No, I really can't believe it! But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions. Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must watch my tongue.
I don't mind if you treat me as a friend.
You say that, but I just
By the
don't
way,
know about all of this.
We don't a lot of us don't have better Twitch TV emotes for Cohh Letho, so we're gonna have to go with Cohh 3 today for our little kitten. Mwah, little tiny smooch on his face. Little tiny smooch. right, let's go.
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all, we're already speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably.
Companionably? Is that a word?
I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
It
You
is
don't
now.
have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
Having heard of your skills, I'm eager to meet you in battle. Come to
We
the
get it.
training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
I'm liking these dudes so far.
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference, if that's okay with you.
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up straight away.
Thanks, not crazy yet,
Your
Pecan.
Highness, do take care not to go overboard.
You worry too much to do. I'll be fine, I promise.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Huh. I never thought of it that way. Well, if that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch, but you'll find none who work harder.
I like
I'm
these
certain
guys.
we'll cause our fair
Yeah.
share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year
I
ahead.
think we could deal with this cast. So what's crazy to think about though is each house has its own each house has 8 fully voiced people? Like, my lord, man. This game is huge. I'm not seeing the darkness, to be honest. I'm not either. That's why it's going to surprise us when it's here. That's the whole point. That's where the darkness lives. Oh, okay. Oh, Lord, what is all this? There are new places to explore in the monastery? Received 1,000 gold pieces? Damn. Oh. Okay, I guess I don't get to explore in those 2 days.
Say, while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic. But before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate.
Okay.
They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago.
Whoa.
They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines.
Okay.
Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
Okay, this is getting cool. And you believe I have a crest? I mean, of course I do. I'm the main
suspect
character,
as
right?
much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean their descendants will inherit it as well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest.
Dude, it's just like the godlike from PoE. That's cool.
Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it. That is how a crest usually presents itself, after all.
Do what you can to find out.
Yes, of course. I'll get to the bottom of it straight away.
So I'm noticing more and more that, like, if I say the right options, then I get, like, enhanced reputation with people. What is that gonna do? Are there gonna be points in the game where if I have enough rep, like they're gonna do cool things for me or something? Wow, so there's an entire social link system? My lord. This game just keeps getting bigger.
Now then, please go ahead and hold out your arm over this device here.
Also affects stat ranks?
What is this?
Don't ask me.
A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of. How thrilling!
Cool. He actually sounds pumped.
Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done. What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a
Look how
lack of
happy he
symmetry.
is. He's so happy.
Or perhaps. What in the world? Oh, I see. It may be connected to that, but to a greater degree than usual.
It keeps our week thing. You can now select the protagonist's Officers Academy uniform in the journal.
Professors of the Officers Academy receive a schedule for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
There's a time management game too? The monastery schedule features different events on different days. Each week you only have 1 day off when you may choose an activity from the list. Your only option at first will be explore. The count of the direction wants to be the schedule. Oh my god. House rivalry battle, Ferdinand's birthday. Okay. Explore. Yes. So this is my room. I thought I heard a girl's voice, but I must have been imagining things. Oh my lord, dude. Oh my god. Oh my lord. Oh, I got a hat, y'all. Oh, we're going with Academy of Cohh, dude. I'm a teacher. Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Look at my hat. Okay. Speak with your house leader. Oh. There's farming? What? Wait, how do I get these quests? Are these just quests I can do in the area? Mother of God.
So, these are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth. As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
Cool. Sounds good, sounds good.
I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy. Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
Okay. What's up, guys?
I hear there will be a mock battle soon. We must not neglect our training. I trust that you will carefully study the strengths and weaknesses of each of your students, that you may provide effective guidance.
Oh, I do need to do that.
Regardless of the results, this battle will be a great learning experience. Even as this is your first time at the monastery, Please, allow me to show you the ropes.
Okay.
Both
Facilities.
students and teachers of the Officers' Academy are free to use the facilities within the monastery. For example, you can dine with others at the dining hall, or partake in one-on-one combat at the training grounds.
Ooh.
I encourage you to wander around the monastery and lend an ear to the people living here.
Cool.
There are bulletin boards in various places around the monastery. Have you seen them, Professor? There you can find requests from various sources,
so
as
just
well as
go to those
information
places.
about the
Okay.
market. If you fulfill these requests, you should eventually be able to use even more of the facilities here.
Awesome.
The bulletin board gets updated frequently. You would do well to check it once a month. This probably goes without saying, but no matter which facility you use, it will take up a considerable amount of your time.
Oh.
It's helpful to plan out activities in advance, so that you don't mistakenly squander your time here.
Uh-oh.
Professors at the Officers' Academy are expected to have exceptional leadership skills. Students and teachers alike must devote themselves to their studies and strive to acquire great wisdom, even outside their respective fields.
Jesus, man.